If you watch this channel, you'll know that every time I love a product, it gets discontinued. And in this case, the thing that got discontinued was my beloved It Cosmetics Miracle Water. Oh my god, I absolutely love this Miracle Water. And I got it one time to review, and I think it was like £26 or £28, and I thought absolutely typical. I went and bought a Micellar water, and it's expensive, and now I love it, and I couldn't get enough of it, so when I was going to Boots and stuff, I was buying like 2 at a time, or if there was a sale or whatever, and then all of a sudden I just couldn't get it anymore, and I found out it was discontinued. And this Micellar water was just an absolute 10 out of 10. So then I went on a quest to find a new Micellar water. So in this video I'm going to be discussing some of my favourites. Today I'm going to be covering 6 different Micellar waters. One is an absolute no, and the rest are ones that I would really recommend, and they have all different price points, so there's something for everybody. So as we know, my number 1 Micellar water of all time, is the It Cosmetics. Unfortunately, no longer available. So before I started using this, I used several other Micellar waters which are going to be on this list, because even though I don't use them anymore, I would definitely go back to using them if I didn't have any other options, or if anybody recommended something a bit more affordable. So in my search for Micellar water, somebody bought me I believe it's the Amazon owned skincare. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but it's called Find. So I've still got it here. This is how much I used, but basically they bought me 3 bottles, and I believe it was 3 bottles for £10, and it was awful. This is the worst Micellar water I've ever used. When I went online to find this, it was impossible. Now I don't know if it's because it's the name, because you put in Amazon skincare Find and then it just comes up all skincare, or you put in Find Micellar water and it just comes up Micellar waters. So the name of this product doesn't really make any sense. It's not good for when you're actually trying to find something, because it thinks you just want it to search. After speaking to somebody about this, they says that they think it might be discontinued now. And I says, well, no wonder, because it's absolute crap. I used this. Straight away, my skin felt dry, it felt tight, it felt horrible. I started getting breakouts. I hardly even used it. I gave the other 2 bottles away. I says to somebody, look, you might want to use this if you're desperate for Micellar water. But it was so bad. I don't know if it's discontinued, because when I found some of the Find skincare stuff on Amazon, they had face masks and different things like that, but I couldn't find this specifically. If you come across this on Amazon or anywhere else and it's 3 for a tenner, 6 for a tenner, whatever, don't buy it. That's all I've got to say about that. Worst Micellar water I've ever used. 0 out of 10. The next one is one that I'm currently using at the moment, and I've literally got about this much left in it. And this is Rituals, and it's £16 a bottle. This Micellar water is not the worst I've ever used. It doesn't smell bad or anything, it's fine. But I believe that you can get better for £16. It cleans your face, it does what it's supposed to do, it doesn't feel drying, there's nothing wrong with it. But for £16 you can just get better for your money. And if somebody had to ask what I would recommend out of all the Micellar waters I've used, I wouldn't put this on my list. However, if you're somebody who likes Rituals products and you maybe just want to try it, then give it a try. I will not be purchasing this one again. However, I don't really have anything bad to say about it, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. Next on the list is one that I don't have here, but I have used several bottles in the past, and that is the Burt's Bees Micellar water. Even at the time when I used that, when I was trying to get it, it was out of stock quite a lot of places, and it was quite hard to get. I believe that was £8 or £9 a bottle, and the Burt's Bees Micellar water was really good. You could tell that it was really cleaning your skin, and there was a lot of good things about it. However, I didn't like the smell, because all Burt's Bees products are made out of honey. Apparently, reading reviews online, a lot of people took allergies to Burt's Bees as well. I didn't have any problems with it at all. I just didn't really like the smell. Admittedly, once you've been using it for quite a while, you start to get used to the smell, the same as the foot cream. The Burt's Bees foot cream is my #1 foot cream that I've ever used in life, and when I first started using it, I hated the smell. But as time went on, I got used to it and I really liked it. The Burt's Bees micellar water isn't that expensive, although it can be hard to get. And if somebody had to ask me about an affordable micellar water, and I knew that it was available to buy and maybe they liked the smelly honey or whatever, I would possibly recommend it. It's not one that I've seen that you can just go into the shop. You normally have to buy it online. But your skin feels really clean after it. And I'd probably give it about a 4 out of 10. Slight correction to that part of the video there. I've got a list of all the micellar waters and the prices. And the Burt's Bees one is actually £11 or £12. But still, it's worth a try. Next on the list is this CN. I believe it's CN. And this is Lidl's own skincare. I've used quite a lot of their products before, and I've liked most of them. If I'm not mistaken, I think that this, or some of their products, are supposed to be a dupe for Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Like, one of their creams is supposed to be a dupe for it. I didn't love the moisturiser better than Neutrogena. However, for the price, it was good. And this is only like £3.59. £3.59 for this. You open it up and it's got like this little bit at the top, and you set your cotton ball or circle on it and you pump it out, and it uses every single bit in the bottle. If you've got that sitting open on your bed, your table, whatever, and you knock it over, nothing's coming out yet, which is really good. When you think about it overall, actually, for the price of this should really be higher up on the list. It does everything it's supposed to do. It really makes your skin feel clean. You can see that it's taking the dirt off your skin. It doesn't make your skin feel dry, and it's cheap. And it works just as good as a lot of more expensive ones, to be honest. If you're in Lidl, I really recommend this. At first I thought I was maybe going to give this a 5 out of 10, but thinking about the price and thinking about really how good it is, I'd probably give it like a 7. If you're in Lidl's and you see this, it is quite hard to get their skincare sometimes, but I really recommend that you try it. I think that you'll be surprised at how good it is for the price. Another one that I don't have here, but I've used so many bottles, is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost micellar water. That's normally about £8. Sometimes you'll find it in TK Maxx for £5.99. And I would actually put that, I'd probably give that the same score as the CN one. The only thing that is better actually is it smells fresher. When you're putting it on your face, it's got a really fresh, like, you know how like when you're cleaning your face you just feel cleaner? And it does make you feel slightly more moisturised, but I'd still give it the same mark as the CN one because the CN one is just so cheap. Literally it's less than £4, it's insane. But if you're just in Tesco or you're in TK Maxx and you want to pick up a cheap micellar water and you see Neutrogena Hydro Boost, pick it up and give it a chance. So now we're going to talk about my new favourite micellar water. And trust me, but I decided to go on a Sephora or Just My Look or whatever it was and look up micellar waters, and I found this Elmis one. I've used several Elmis products in the past. I use like one of the creams for your chest that's supposed to take the wrinkles away. Absolute crap. It didn't do anything, right? So it's not as if I'm a big fan of this brand. But I got this just to give it a chance. And my original goal was to find something that was cheaper than the It Cosmetics, because I thought like £28, that's a bit expensive for a micellar water. But lo and behold, I went and bought this one that's £28 as well. I did see it on some sites for like 24, but I paid 28 for this one. And I just thought, if I'll just buy it and review it, they're probably not going to be that good. I was wrong, right? This is amazing. The only reason it's not as good as this one is because this one smells better. I just love the overall everything of this. This has got a good smell. It's more moisturising feeling. But this one pulls the dirt out your face. I'm not joking. Like, you can have a bath or a shower, wash your face, like a cleanse, and then maybe I'll even use a face mask sometimes in the bath. See, when you come out, right, and you use this, it pulls the dirt out your pores. It doesn't matter how clean you think you are. You use this, across your nose, back of your neck, all the rest of it. It doesn't matter how much you're in the shower giving it all this. You're going to pull the dirt out your face. It makes your skin so clean. It's insane. It does feel moisturising after it. It's not like a micellar water that you put on and you go, oh crap, I need to moisturise like now and I'm going to die. You can walk about the house, you don't really think anything, and then you go, oh, I better moisturise. But this is excellent. It really is. This is my new number one. If they brought this back out, I would go back to this. But knowing my history of things that's been discontinued, I won't hold my breath. But this is definitely my new number one. And although you might get this for £22, £24, £28, and that might seem expensive, if you're somebody who's really into skincare and you use micellar water a lot, I use it twice a day, then I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10, and I'm only giving it a 9 because this is a 10, and I couldn't possibly give it a 10. Do you know what I mean? I just couldn't. But overall, if you're looking for a micellar water and you don't mind spending a little bit extra, this is the one. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these micellar waters and what micellar water is your favourite, and I might give it a try if I haven't tried it before. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye!